Galactic Federation Update by Sheldan Nidle, website paoweb.com, 6 Can, 7 Kumku, 10 Kaban, Selamat Jawa, be an everlasting joy. We return with much to say about a number of topics. At present, you are on the verge of a new reality. The dark cabal is rapidly diminishing. A number of nations are currently putting together coalitions whose purpose is to bypass the many fiat-based organizations of the old Dark Order. These financial organizations were given life by the signing of the Dumbarton Oaks agreements in late 1944. The old guard institutions, such as the International Monetary Fund, IMF, are to be set aside as new true value precious metal global currencies manifest. Along with these new currencies are to be new banking regulations as expressed by various Basel III compliances. Our Earth allies and their numerous national associates are doing this to redistribute the planet's wealth and create a way to push the dark from its present position of financial and governmental supremacy. All of this is just the beginning of a process to free you from centuries-long debt slavery and the corruption of governments sworn to uphold every whim of the cabal and its many associates. This process is also to permit us to reveal ourselves to you. Currently, our Agarthan allies are working with many of these groups to bring in this new financial system. Our work with the Ascended Masters also includes a series of lessons to prepare you for full consciousness. These lessons are to be the foundation for items that are to be made clearer by our mentoring program. These series of projects are, of course, set around first contact. Once you have new institutions that set up prosperity and terminate your ever-growing debt slavery, it becomes necessary for you to understand what heaven is doing to move you toward being fully conscious again. We traveled across the stars for this one purpose: to transform your consciousness. At that point you are to rejoin the Galactic Federation and start to fulfill your grand destiny. In our last message we discussed your origins. Now, we need to look at how this transformation is to affect Gaia and her many sister worlds. This discussion is to begin with the changing nature of this solar system and the reality which surrounds it. You are surrounded by a reality which is transforming. Heaven decreed that this solar system be changed into a multidimensional reality. This trans-reality is causing all of the sun's daughters to go through great changes. These include the rumbling in the methane-laden atmospheres of your 4 gas giants and the climate change occurring in your 3 water worlds. Beneath the sands of Mars and the poison gases of Venus lie vast oceans of water. The weaponry of the former Ansharal Alliance submerged these waters when they invaded this solar system roughly 2 million years ago. The results of this attack are the special ruins of Mars and the oddity that is Uranus. Venus, like Mars, possesses a great deal of water, which lies just beneath its surface. All of these spheres are hollow and special societies reside in these inner worlds. There is much to be explored once you are removed from your current state of an amnesia-enclosed limited consciousness. In your new state you can better appreciate what occurred here millions of years ago. The vital item thus becomes how you can successfully be prepared for your leap into full consciousness. Galactic consciousness is quickly embracing you through a number of required pre-states. You have navigated the first 7 of these 12 states. The next one is concerned primarily with your head, throat and thymus chakras. Hence, many of you are experiencing headaches and odd pains in your teeth and sinuses. The cabal is using elements and its chemtrails to counter your growth. Their lack of success has created flu-like symptoms in your head, deep coughs in your upper chest and a general fatigue. The readying of your well of dreams has created an uneasy or broken sleep along with strange tearing of your eyes as well as odd and recurring headaches. In addition, there are infrequent beats of your heart and accompanying light tremors in your chest. These symptoms are only a brief description of numerous others too long and rare to mention. Nevertheless, the Dark's chemtrails are not defeating what is happening to you. They are only adding unnecessarily to your burden. Blessings and prosperity to all. We are your Ascended Masters. We return on a most delightful note. The final procedures to manifest your prosperity are finished. We await the final schedule for deliveries to be approved and your supply delivered to you. Nisara is also getting ready for its grand debut. The Dark Cabal now understands its fate and is finally blessedly ready to comply. This is indeed a most glorious time for all. Those who have long kept the light in their hearts are now to proclaim a great liberty, and with it an end to your powerlessness. The enslavers are to meet their due, and the trials which follow are merely to emphasize this point. Our associates in Agartha are preparing to announce themselves as well with a grand proclamation inviting you all to their realm. However, before you go, listen quite carefully to what they say. This realm is 5D in scope and requires you to make some physical adjustments before you journey there. This new reality is preliminary to Gaia equalizing her inner and outer realms. Furthermore, the present atmosphere needs to be cleansed and her two firmament atmosphere fully restored. Her divine spiritual hierarchy is preparing the three-step operation to transform and reunite Gaia's two worlds. To do this, she needs you to return to being physical angels. We bless you and divinely assure you that such procedures are truly underway. The divine Elohim are working to prepare Gaia for this transformation, hence, the many activities across your globe show you that the plate tectonics are to shift and forge a new surface for her. To accomplish this you are to be moved to your inner Earth residences and light chambers approximately 14 months after the mass landings. We bless these plans and are ready to supervise your transformation into fully conscious beings of light. Visualize this time as a special moment of transition. You are becoming galactic humans. You are to rejoin a vast sea of humanity that is spread across thousands of star nations and learn in detail how all of this came to be. We rejoice and bless these grand sacred actions based upon the holy decrees of Eon. Eons ago, our souls first traveled to this sacred orb and collectively decided to be future stewards of Gaia and her yet-to-be-born ecosystems. This sacred pledge is ready now to be resumed by us and expanded to include all the water worlds of this solar system. You, blessed brethren, have been lost and enslaved for a long time. This transition is marking both your liberation and the way to full consciousness. We stand together in the sacred light of the Creator. We stand together as children of this galaxy, ready to maintain our homeworlds and carry out the divine service given us by the sacred decrees of Eon. Today, we reiterated our divine missions and stated to you just how close we truly are to a sacred resolution. This grand operation is to free you from the bondage imposed on you by the dark, and permits you to resume your sacred duties. All of us are in joy that this grand time of freedom is upon you. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan, Selamat Jah, Syrian for B1, and be enjoy.